Hello, Cruising World. Mick the Suka with you on a Monday. We know what that means, Monday. Well, Sunday's fun day, right? Saturday's all right for fighting. Wednesday's hump day. Thursday's thirsty Thursday. Friday, going back to it, Friday is the end of the week for with people at work, a regular job. That's not me. So I couldn't really think of one for Friday. Monday, oh, I forgot Tuesday, didn't I? What's Tuesday? Tuesday is usually football night in England. If there's a midweek game, Ipswich always plays on Tuesday. So Tuesday's football night. Monday, however, Monday is tips day. I got some tips. You've been sending them in. Now, I've got like a few weeks worth of stuff to do here. And I'm just rearranging one because that somebody sent me two. So I better do theirs here. I'm going to be perfectly honest, and I've done this before, because I've been really, really busy lately, that I think some of these might be dupes and I've already done them in another video. And I did look through some videos and didn't see them. But if you've heard some of these before, especially fairly recently, then I apologise. But then again, I thought to myself, who's really watching these tip weeks, religiously every week that would care or remember? And what harm does it do to repeat great tips? So if they are repeats, shoot me. We're in year 2. Give me some slack. All right, for this week. Number 1, cruise tip. Oh, I know these faces. See, there's another thing I'm going to confess. One of the ones coming up in a few weeks, I printed them out, didn't write the name down. So I'm making sure I do that this time. This one, I got their pictures. So I got Dave and Sam. I got your picture up there now, so I know it's you. Because he's been lecturing me. Oh, check your inbox because I sent you a tip. I goes, yeah, but I don't do these immediately. I got a queue. I got to put them out. So we'll get there eventually. So finally, as The Rock says, we are back with Dave and Samantha. One tip, though, only one. Cruise tip from Dave and Samantha, which is always an adventure from Dave. And I haven't read these, as you know. For those that don't get the Cheers package but like specialty coffees, ask for the coffee card when you get your first coffee. They punch the card every time you get a specialty coffee, and when the card is full, the next one is free. Well, shiver me timbers and blow me down. I did not know that. Even more shockingly, every word is spelt correctly. It makes sense. And I didn't know about it. I think Sam wrote this one. Not buying this one came from Dave. But yeah, who knew? Who knew? So I'm going to put that to the test, even though I always get the Cheers and I hate coffee. They did a tea one. I guess tea counts the same, right? But I'm gonna get that picture of that card on my next cruise, which is, well, already gone by the time I post this. But yeah, I hate to say this, but good tip, Dave. I'm convinced that's from Sam. Glenn and Dawn. I learned this on our last cruise. If you're on the Bubbles program and you don't like your sodas at room temperature and poured over ice as they do at all the bars, go to the main coffee shop as they have the sodas in the coolers and they are cold and they will give you a glass of ice if you want it. I hate room temperature soda, so by learning this, it made my day. Wow, well, it's a big coffee station one a day. I swear to God, I hadn't read that. Didn't know that. All things I would never do, because I don't drink coffee, I don't drink soda. Well, I drink Coke every now and then. I treat myself every now and then, but I try not to. In my knowledge, it's not healthy for you. So he said I drink 15 beers a day, because that's very healthy. Yeah, there you go. Who knew? So go to the coffee shop and get your sodas, because they're already chilled. Boom! That's 2 good ones already. Bet you didn't know them, did you? Nah. And I bought that one forward by mistake. So I've got 3. I'm doing 3 a week. That's 2. I'm going to do one on my own. Stephen, Sean, you can wait till next week. And the mystery person, who I'm not sure if I've done already, sent me 7 tips, which is really embarrassing. I don't know who they are. They're going to get 2 weeks of apologies because I didn't write the name down. Who could it be? I'm sure they'll let me know. All right, one of my own. Oh, I've done all these. Oh, here's a good one. And it happened to me the other day because somebody wanted to book a cruise with me, so I booked it. And then they didn't book it in time because now you used to get 4 or 5 days on hold. Now you only get 2, right? So you got to make your mind up pretty quick. And they didn't make their mind up. They were umming and ahhing. I was asking, blah, blah, blah. They didn't book it. So after 2 days, they just said, all right, redo it again. So I redid it again. What you don't realize is after those 2 days, the price can go up. Because one of the things that I found out about Carnival is, especially early on when you book a cruise, book it as soon as you know you're going because it won't get cheaper. The only way it'll get cheaper is with a special rate code. But the actual regular price of the cabin, like if you didn't have a rate code or anything, it's only going to go up. Because as they sell cabins, the price goes up. And I said this the other week. We're all booked on the Horizon in December 24. Not all, there's a lot of us. We go on this one. And the cabin I'm in, I mean, I splurged a bit. I got a Havana wraparound. But that cabin is now today, and when I said this, it was $500. Now it's over $600 more than it was when that cruise first came out. So remember, rates change, but not just day to day. Over time, they really do change rapidly. So book that cabin as soon as possible. But know this, if you see a cabin on Monday and you're not sure if your friends want to go, for example, put it on hold. Get in touch with your friends. You've got 2 days because that price could, if you do it on Monday, the price could change on Tuesday. And if the price goes down on Tuesday, boom, Bob's your uncle, as we say in England. You're good. Price goes up on Tuesday, you miss the opportunity to get it at Monday's price. Because yes, you can put cruises on hold. Sadly, only for a couple of days now over the 4 or 5 it used to be. So that'll be a combined tip into one. Number one, book it as early as possible. And I've already said that in other ones of these. But more importantly, don't think it's going to be the same price on Tuesday that it is on Monday. Same with everything, right? When you see the price and you think it's good, put it in. If it goes down, you can always adjust it. Like Southwest, book the flight. The price goes down, you won't get your money back, but they'll give you a flight credit to another flight, and if you fly a lot, that's a good thing. With other people, like British Airways, that go to hell, British Airways, by the way. I'll tell you that story one day. I will never fly British Airways again. They can kiss my rear end. But that's another story for another day. They suck. Anyways, nothing you can do with them. Check the rates. If the rates look good, even if you're not sure you're going, book it. We'll also do this, right? So this is going to sound a little bit arrogant in a way, but it's not meant to. If I have a low deposit cruise, and it's like, for example, we have booked ourselves on the very last cruise out of Charleston on the Sunshine in April 24. Very last cruise. Because I want to see what they do. It might be fun, I don't know. I've never been to Charleston. The deposit was only $100, right? Now I know two things. Number one, that ship is going to sell out. And number two, that price is going to go up because we got a really good rate. In my mind, the worst I'll do is I'll lose the $100. Absolute worst. Obviously, I hope I go. Not I can really afford to throw $100 here, there, and everywhere, but, sometimes weigh it up. Waffling time. You get the point. All right, so thanks, Dave, for that great tip on the coffee card. I never thought I'd say those words. And thanks, Dawn, for the tip for those that like sodas that are called. Yeah, good one. My other tip would be, now the bartenders on board, they are supposed to open the cans, right? Every now and then they don't open them. If you find a bartender that doesn't open them, get one and take it back to the cabin and put it in the fridge. Extra tips. And with that, subscribe. Send me your tips. Send me your questions. Send me your cruising traditions. And until next Monday, that's it for tips for this week. So I will see you later, Cruising World. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.